Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Kill Order 2-22-2264040-09. And obviously the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us courtesy of Waterclicks. So on to our briefing, and there isn't one, so we'll just say that our targets today have been rather naughty and they need to be punished. And speaking of targets today, we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so I see an explosion in the near future. So for today's challenge, we will be starting at the default location, and we're going to be bringing with us the ICA micro remote taser in a briefcase and our silence pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we require an item or 2 or even 3, the first of which is going to be in Nolan Cassidy's garage. So we need to make our way there and hope that no one is currently wandering past. As we make our way into the garage, we're going to grab the wrench here and then head off to the house with the boat outside. And it's just suddenly dawned on me that there is a propane cylinder, which is what I'm after, somewhat closer to where I am, in the house just off to my left. But never mind, what's done is done. So we're going to make our way straight through the Wilson's garden and over the fence on the far side. Once we get to the barbecue, we're going to retrieve our taser and then replace that with the propane cylinder in the briefcase, and then hop over the fence to our left and off to the Shed Creek for our final item, and that is a second propane cylinder. So there are about 3 or 4 on the map. As I mentioned, I forgot about the one in the house for sale, so we've actually gone the long way round. So once we have both of our propane cylinders, we can now make our way back to where we started at the bus stop, and this is where all of our targets will be located. So first things first, we're going to have to avoid Nolan Cassidy as our timing stinks, and we're going to just stop by the limousine here and drop our propane cylinder, cross the road and unhinge the fire hydrant right here. That's going to get the attention of our first target. So we're just going to drop our taser in the puddle, and when our target comes along to investigate, we can then trigger the taser. And be thankful, mate, you're the only guy today of our targets who isn't going for a flying lesson. Oh, there we go. So down he goes like a tree. So moving on, we're going to retrieve our propane cylinder from by the limousine, and we're going to throw the propane cylinder on the floor just over by this guy right here guarding the empty house. We want it to land roughly by his feet where he was leaning. And then our second propane cylinder we're going to retrieve from the briefcase and just place on the corner of the table just between the server and the real estate agent. So once all of our cylinders are in place, we're just going to avoid that enforcer who's currently collecting up our first target. All we're going to do is just wait a safe distance away, and eventually our second target will blow himself up because he's decided to have a cigarette. So 2 down and 3 to go, and for our finale we are going to get a 3-for-1 deal. So we're going to make our way over to the bushes here behind where the electrocution target was. We're going to take out our pistol, and while everybody's still around panicking, we're going to take a shot at the propane cylinder. Now, I think I've missed. Yes, I've missed. And everybody is now returning back to their positions. So this shot will be a little bit more trickier. So let's just see if we can get somewhere. This looks good. So we just need the real estate agent to move to the side, and then we can take a shot at the propane cylinder. While we're waiting, our final target has just joined the party. So what we're going to do now is shoot the real estate agent in the leg so that he falls over, and then very quickly blow up the propane cylinder. And that will get 3 kills for 1 explosion. So that's all of our targets now dealt with. Before everybody comes running to investigate, we are going to wait at the bus stop and head home for a nice hot and well-deserved cup of coffee. So we just get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no additional objectives and nobody saw us commit any crimes, so we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.